Okay, now we're going to do a video number 2, Red Razor 56 here, about installing the Odyssey PC925L battery in the existing Polaris RZR battery box. Short side note is I run a secondary battery here. This is just a lawn and garden battery. It's the heavy duty UL1-2. That's a universal part number. You can get it at any farm and garden store, big box store. It's the heavier duty version of a riding mower battery. It's made for the 20 to 24 horsepower machines. I use that separate battery for the stereo and a few other little auxiliary things. It is not connected or tied in any way to my RZR, but I've got the terminals right here, right next to the side of the machine, and I can easily plug in a trickle charger or even my 10 amp charger and give it a little shot, and I charge that on a very regular basis. Just simplicity. When you, in my opinion, on a vehicle like this, when you start to add separator switches and so forth, even though they're very reliable and there's some very good quality switches out there, in the marine industry they caused a lot of problems from corrosion and so forth. And as you can see here, I did a modest cleanup of this thing prior to the video, but we do pick up a lot of mud on the trails. We're not mudders, but just slinging mud when you're riding on a rainy day or right after a heavy rain. A lot of debris gets in there. It starts to get on terminals, and then it can lead to a total failure. So what I've done is separated my auxiliary battery from my main battery, which is going to fit in this hole right here, and I've prepped it. There's a big recess indentation in the battery box, and I put a piece of just some closed cell foam that I have off of, it was packing out of a DVR player or something like that, and I filled that void in so the battery has a little bit more to sit on. And next video we're going to show what the battery looks like installed.